Hey there, I'm Sean Kirkham from SK Digital, and I'm a Olympic gold medalist athlete, and now I run a website business that's helped hundreds of New Zealand service-based businesses sort their digital shit out, basically. So this video, I'm going to talk about how you lay up a website, what pages you choose for your website and why, and what best practices, what I've found works for New Zealand service-based businesses. So there's a lot of snake oil in this industry, in the website industry. I'm just going to cut straight through that and try and get to the meat and potatoes of what actually makes a difference in a New Zealand context. So the main thing that I want to talk about here is the website page structure and how we want to lay out a classic service business. So I'm going to use some examples from some SK Digital clients, some clients of ours. I'm going to start with Waikato door specialists. So in general, when we want to set up a website, we want a homepage, which gives you a brief overview of the entire business, who you are, what you do, where you service, what sets you apart, and gives people a rundown of the services that you provide. And then you want to have individual pages for About Us, which goes more in depth around the business, the background, the people in the team, the history. If you've been in business for a while, showing that history shows that you've got a track record there. It shows, you might have 20 or 30 or 40 years of history behind you. You want to document that so people can see the journey. Beyond that, we've got individual pages for the core services that you offer, and put these in order based on your priorities. So for Waikato Door Specialists, it's garage door installs. Then we've got residential garage doors and commercial garage doors. So it's very clearly laid up based on the core services that they offer. Beyond that, we have garage door repairs, servicing and maintenance, garage remotes and accessories, and then we have custom doors. Those are such powerful pages for your website. It needs to be structured in that way. So say if you are a builder and you offer residential builds, if you offer commercial builds, if you offer renovations, have individual pages for each of those services. Going a step beyond that, if you can provide some resources that people can use, that's a really valuable page. We often add things like FAQs, so frequently asked questions. They are becoming more and more valuable because people aren't typing into Google like specific words anymore. People are typing in full questions. And if you are answering that question on your website, then you have a higher likelihood of appearing when somebody types in a full question into Google or a full question into ChatGPT or one of the other AI tools. So beyond that, if we can have a projects page as well, really valuable, showing and documenting the work you are doing and having individual pages for each of the projects that you're working on or case studies or things like that. And then having a contact page. Contact page is where, the two main pages on your website that people will visit will be the home page and then the contact page. Sometimes they'll travel through other pages like the service pages and stuff like that, but the ones that get the most viewership are generally home and contact page. The contact page is obviously really important. It's where people get in touch. You want to make that really easy to find, and that's why often having it in that top right corner is really good, or when you scroll down, having it right in the center there after the first bit of text. So that's how I kind of lay out a typical service business's website, where we have homepage, a bit about the business, individual pages for the core services. We will have some supporting pages, which might offer some resources or some helpful guides or things like that. Beyond that, we might have project case studies, which document the work you're already doing or the work you've done in the past. And then we'll have a contact page. Other really helpful pages that you can add here are standalone testimonial pages. Really, really powerful. Often you can just lay the testimonials on the page in different places. Like you can see here for Waikato Door Specialists, we've got it sitting here on the home page. It's on other pages as well. So that's another tactic. But yeah, having individual pages for these different parts of your website kind of makes a complete package. And the reason we want to do this is not only for the person visiting the website, for the potential client or customer. We want to give them options to navigate through and make it really easy for them. But we also want your website to speak Google's language. So Google wants to understand who you are, what you do, what services you provide, what other information, what are you giving away, what other value do you bring, and how credible you are as a business. And so when you lay up your website like this, you're making it really clear to Google who you are, what you do and where you do it. If you want to go a step further, you might have pages for the regions that you service. So you might, if you service the Waikato, you might have garage door installs Waikato. Or if you service the Bay of Plenty as well, you might have garage door installs Tauranga. And you have a page specific to that area with all the content within that page about that service in that area. But the main purpose of this all is to make it really clear to Google who you are, what you do, what services you provide, and where you provide them, and why someone should choose you, why you are credible. So the more you can kind of give away, the more examples that you can show, the better. So that's generally how we kind of lay up a website. I can give you some other examples here. So this is a slightly different company, Leisurecom Homes. They obviously don't sell a service, they sell a product, which are these transportable homes. But similar rules apply here. So homepage, why us? They've got an Our Process page, another really valuable page that you can add. It shows people, if they engage your services, like a step-by-step of what to expect. Our Plans page, so this shows a bit of their product, which is these transportable homes and the options that are available. Current show homes, so the current for sale, a bit of a gallery to show, so people can window shop. There's show homes that are for sale, and then there's a for sale page, which are ready to go homes. We've got a projects page, which is pretty massive. It documents projects from all these different regions and kind of North Island wide, and it's all organized by the type of project they were doing. And then an FAQ section, and then a contact. So similar kind of setup there. So yeah, hopefully that paints a pretty clear picture around how to lay up website pages. The same thing applies to kind of any service-based industry. Home about service pages, some added value you can give them, maybe a testimonials page, maybe case studies or projects, and a contact page. Cool. Thanks for your time. Cheers. I forgot to mention, but there is a link in the bio for a free website audit. It takes about 60 or 90 seconds to complete, and it walks you through a few questions, and it gives you personalized feedback for what you can do for your business specifically. So the stuff you're doing well, the stuff you can work on, should be pretty helpful and should give you a bit of a game plan. It'll let you download a PDF of all that information as well at the end. So check it out, link in the bio. Cheers.